Hi, my name is Sean, and this is Manifesting Made Easy. How a simple little visualization technique helped my brother's wish come true, and how you can use this same technique to get what you want. What is manifesting anyway? Is it magic? Is it the secret? Is the universe a waiter that waits on you, gives you what you ask for? Maybe it's something about quantum physics. Maybe it's just sort of a law of the universe or a law of attraction. What if you could manifest the things you really want? Romance? Maybe a better job? A different job? More money? Success? Better health? Healing the planet? What is it that you really want? If you could press a button and have exactly what you want. Here's a true story. In 1990, I was in a carnival in North Miami Beach. I was visiting a carnival, and there was a used book sale there at this carnival. And the books were 25 cents each. And I was there with a friend looking through all the books, finding something interesting, and I came across a little blue book called The Silva Mind Control Method by Jose Silva. I thought it was an interesting book, and it appealed to me because the author said that if you really want something to happen, then it's easy. You just quiet your brain waves down to a deeper level of mind and picture the outcome that you want to have happen. He made it sound scientific, that just like 1 plus 1 equals 2, quieting your brain waves and picturing the outcome leads to the outcome happening. I was skeptical enough to give it a test. So I went, sat in my apartment, thought about something that I wanted, until I realized there was nothing I really wanted. It sounds amazing to me now, but at the moment there wasn't anything then that I really wanted. So I went to my brother, and I asked him, if you could have anything in the world, what would it be? I didn't tell him I was doing this experiment on manifesting. I just asked him, if there was anything in the world that you could have, what would it be? He said he wanted to be in a movie that was coming to South Florida. Now, he was not an actor. He was not a movie star. He had a company that rented cars and trucks. But he wanted to be actually stunt coordinator of this movie. The movie was directed by Martin Scorsese, coming to Fort Lauderdale, and my brother wanted to be the stunt coordinator of it. So I thought, I can visualize that. So I went back to my apartment and pictured, what was I going to picture? I wasn't sure how to visualize my brother being a stunt coordinator of a movie. So I thought about it a little more, and I pictured my brother in a shirt that said stunt coordinator on it. I saw him, I quieted my brain according to the Silva method instructions, quieted my brain, and pictured my brother wearing this shirt that said stunt coordinator on it. I even pictured light filling the image so that it was a very peaceful, beautiful scene that felt good for everybody involved. But mainly, I saw my brother wearing a shirt that said stunt coordinator on it. I did it for 3 days, or excuse me, not 3 days. I did it for 2 weeks. And after 2 weeks, I stopped. Let's see what happens, I thought. Well, the result of my experiment? 3 days after I stopped, I got a phone call. My mother called to say, Sean, you won't guess what happened to your brother. He met someone in a parking lot in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, who told him he would be perfect for a movie they were about to film. So he went to an audition, and Martin Scorsese and Robert De Niro picked him out personally to do a fight scene in this movie, to be a stuntman. Isn't that amazing? These two guys showed up, and my brother was cast, and he was in a movie called Cape Fear. He was the third guy wielding the motorcycle chain in the fight scene with Robert De Niro. I thought that's pretty interesting. There I was, sitting quietly and visualizing an outcome, my brother in the t-shirt, and I did it just for 2 weeks. I didn't tell anybody I was doing it. And then a result happened. My brother interacting with these guys. How did that happen? I was skeptical. I tested this out because I was skeptical. I want to be clear about this. I did it because I wanted to see if it was true. And then this result happened. So the question is how? How does this work? And how can we use it? I have since used this method, and I've taught it to many, many people around the U.S., and I've seen amazing results happen. The question to me is, how? How do you use it? Is it enough to just sit and think about a desire? No, there seems to be a process that makes this happen more efficiently. That desire is step 2, or maybe even step 3. Step 1, choose an outcome, the thing that you want. Step 2, quiet your brain to a deeper level of mind where your thoughts are more creative. Now, creative doesn't mean like coming up with artwork or poetry. Creative means creating, like creating the circumstances that you want, creating the opportunities that you want, the relationship, the romance, the work, the car, the vacation, the career, the solution. That's being creative too. Step 3, do it daily. I don't know why, but there is something about the constancy of it, where every day, reliably, predictably, you do it for, in my experience, a set period of time. It was my skepticism that made me choose a number of days and then commit to doing it each day. So the technique, just to clarify this, the technique that I used, step 1, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and with your eyelids still closed, turn your eyeballs upward slightly. This is the message of the Silva method. The point of the Silva method is to create more alpha brain waves. These are the brain waves that tend to be there when you're at a relaxed but alert state of mind. So you, with your eyes closed, take a deep breath, turn your eyeballs upward slightly, and mentally see and say the number 100, then the number 99, and continue mentally seeing and counting down the numbers all the way to the number 1. When you get to the count of 1, with your eyelids still closed and your eyeballs still turned upward slightly, that's when you picture the outcome that you want. You picture your goal, or the other person's goal, for as long as it's comfortable to do so. Any amount of time is helpful, from a few seconds to minutes. Be skeptical. Test this out personally. Don't take my word for it. Don't take anybody's word for it. It's very nice that there are books that describe the law of attraction, that what you think about shows up in your world. But it's even better to test it out and apply it and know that it works, to actually use it. If you don't have a goal, picture someone else's, and don't tell them that you're doing this experiment. Just do it and see what happens. Now, coming in the next video, Manifesting Made Easy Part 2, how to make your results happen even faster. And I'll be sharing those in a future video, so stay tuned. All right, thanks for your time. Have a great day.